What's up everyone? Ed Ballou with some more information on the Helium network. Let's run the numbers on the current network plus some orders that are in progress, and we'll get to an interesting question conundrum that I need your help on. So this is the totals right now. Of course, right now online on the Helium network are about 23,500 hotspots. That is incredible. When I started this last fall, there's probably between 10 and 13,000, and we have grown so much. Congratulations, Helium community. This is amazing. We're able to do this in a decentralized way and build this network, and people are starting to take notice. We're taking notice, of course, but other people are also taking notice, and it's just so exciting. I like to listen to the Helium podcast, the Hotspot, I think it's called. Go ahead and check it out. It's awesome. A lot of great information out there. And they ran some of these totals by as well, and where we might be by the end of the year. So let's go over CalShip. CalShip has about 32,000 orders that they said, or at least hotspots that they're manufacturing over the next few months. That is amazing. More than doubling the size of our current network. Now, there's been supply chain issues. I'm not going to discount that. Nebra also has 26,000 orders in already. So, wow. We keep doubling this every single time. Bobcat, I tried to pull the best numbers I could that I could find online from their Twitter account. It seemed like there were 2,000 that were already done and sent in China, and then 5,000 hotspots in stock, and then another 10,000 worth of parts that were promised. So they still got to put them together and such. Syncrobit, I couldn't get an estimate by the time of this video, and I apologize for that. I'll try and do some more better digging as I can. Help me out if you know those numbers. Put them below in the comments. So we put up the grand total, and that's about 100,000. It's just shy, but we'll just call it 100 grand. 100,000 units that we've been able to grow over just this little time that we've been, and we're chugging. I mean, the orders are just stacking up. They can't even make these things fast enough for us. That is an awesome problem to have, and also it's been really frustrating. Which brings us to the conundrum. Oh, one more sec. This number might even be north of 150 to 200,000 by the end of the year. That's what the estimate was. So, whoa, that's awesome. I'm really excited to see that happen. So, the conundrum. So, I did an unboxing video for this. This is a rack miner, and I have two miners currently. One is a Lone Wolf that is currently being hosted, and another one was an Emirate one. Then I got my own miner, and so I swapped it out. And so I have one, and I'm doing really well with my one miner. So I'm thinking, what do we do with this? What do we do with this? What do I do with this? And I thought long and hard about it, and I came down to three options that I want to throw out to you and get your feedback on what I should do. Number one, should I experiment with this? Should I set this up and look at the earnings? Now, I've gotten a lot of questions about, hey, which miner earns the most? This is a different world. They all should, and it's intended that they mine the same amount. Now there's variabilities in that. So, but we could play that out, see what happens, swap out the miners, same setup, and just see what the earnings are. And I can share those with you. So I could do that. I could experiment, and then we could see what else we do from that part. So if you like that, comment below. I'll throw a comment on for each one of these options, and then you can just hit the like button if you want it something simple. So there's the idea for experimenting with this. Number two, an interesting idea that I thought about was playing off of Pay It Forward, is HNT It Forward. So a couple months ago, I was thinking to myself when I was hosting, because no HNT is not good. I'd rather have some HNT than no HNT. So I was saying to myself, what if I could just get a miner or even borrow one? If someone would trust me enough with their miner and I could work out something. And so that's what I ended up doing the hosting. But I was like, I have orders in. I'm waiting just like the rest of you. And yes, getting a little bit frustrated, but more so understanding there's a bunch of things that are out of people's control. So if we had a miner that could be sent out to somebody, and back then I was like, oh, if I could just get one for a little bit, just until I get my own miner, and then I could send it back, and it could do some, go back to its owner or go to someone else. And when I was thinking about that, it was just to send it back to the host company. But now I'm thinking, what if we did something decentralized in a pretty trustworthy way? What if we sent this unit around and kind of had it leapfrog to people that need this? Because one miner can do a lot for one person. I don't want to discount how much can be earned by one miner, especially right now. This could mean the world to somebody. Think of somebody out of a job or needing to figure out how to pay for some debt that they accrued or something, practicing what I preach. So should this go to someone else and we could have some leapfrogging methodology until the supply chain issues get worked out? And then who knows? I was just thinking, what if we have some sort of not scheme, I don't want to use that word, but just some sort of methodology to send this to the people that would be best, that it could make a huge difference for. I like making a difference. It's a cool thing to be able to do. So that's the second option. HNT it forward. Last option is I could keep it. I still got another unit I could swap out. I could go find somebody to host it for me. I've been putting in a lot of time doing these videos and researching and all that kind of stuff. Maybe I should keep it. That sounds a little selfish. Doesn't sound like this, but that is an option. So what do you think? What do you think I should do with this one miner? It's just one miner, but it could do a lot. And I should also say, I've got two on order already. Two of my own that I've paid for are coming. This is just a freebie. So it could do a lot. So I got two coming for me that I paid for, and then Nebra and Bobcat also reached out and they said, hey, we like your stuff so much. We appreciate you influencing the Helium community positively. We'd like to send you our units so you can review them and share them with your audience. Oh, sweet. This is awesome. And they said in there, they don't care what I do with them. So there's more potential for giveaways and just keeping this rolling through. And so I'd love your feedback on this question. Should I experiment with it, share the findings, and then we can figure out what else to do with it? Should I HNT it forward? Or should I keep it for myself? What do you think? Put it down in the comments. Like the thing that I will post, and then I'll get back to you. I really want to move quick on this because we're burning HNT by this just sitting in this box. So I want to move quickly on this. I promise we'll get results in just a day or two. At most, I would rather move quickly on this than not. So, like, subscribe, share with your friends, ask them what they think I should do. I'm going to be busy over the next couple of days, so I don't think hitting me up on Discord is going to be great. So try and keep it in the comments here. I appreciate it. Take care.